back to my channel. Today's gonna be a pregnancy update. A lot has happened. I have laundry baskets back there, y'all, I gotta put away. Well, my husband will later, because I am on bed rest, chair rest. So my last update, I was 23 weeks pregnant, and we did the gender reveal in that video. If you haven't seen that, I will link it down below. I really haven't put myself together in the last 3 weeks, 3 weeks, I guess. I went to my doctor's appointment. Let me look up that day. I think it was May 17th. And it was just a routine appointment. So I would have been 30 weeks pregnant. I think is what it was, May 17th, 30 weeks and so many days. Went to a routine appointment. Everything went well. Did my vitals. And my vitals came up that my blood pressure was 142/80 something, I think. And it kind of sent up a red flag because usually my blood pressure is like in the teens to the 20s. So it was slightly elevated. I was having a little bit of pretension. So they sent me home Monday with a 24-hour urine, and I turned that in Thursday. So the 20th of May, I turned that in. I had blood work drawn, and then I didn't hear from my doctor until the following Monday, but I did get a hold of another doctor that was on call there, and she said that I am preeclampsia. So I bawled like a baby. I've had so many emotions since. Because with this, I am put on bed rest, chair rest. I'm able to get up to go to the bathroom, to fix a light lunch. Here lately, I have been up more than I should, getting the kids breakfast in the morning and such. But as of my last appointment, my levels have dropped. So I went back to the doctor after they said I had preeclampsia, that I was going to start BPP ultrasounds weekly. Now what that is ultrasounds that measure baby's movement, muscle tone, heart rate. They want to make sure baby is pumping and like breathing on her own, and they want to see her stomach move. So I think the total was 3 times that they had to see her stomach move, like liquid through it, taking breaths, that sort of thing. And as I know, this little girl is going to be a firecracker, because it took forever to get those 3 little movements that they needed in order to pass this BPP test. So the first test took a little longer, and I didn't really eat anything that morning, or that it was actually that afternoon. So that didn't help. So she was kind of like settled in, snoozing. I had like a granola bar and something to drink. But this following week, I went back for my second BPP ultrasound and stress test. The first appointment, they did a stress test too. And then the second time I went, I drank orange juice before I went, and she was still a little lazy. She didn't really move. I guess the orange juice hadn't had time to hit until I did my stress test. Now when I did my stress test, they were not able to keep baby girl on the monitor. So what they do is they put the 2 bands around your belly. One's for contractions, the other one is to monitor her heart rate. And she was on the move. She was active. The orange juice had kicked in. It was just crazy. I had kept setting the machine off because she kept moving off the monitor. So maybe I'll drink my orange juice a little earlier this coming week, so that she'll be active during the BPP ultrasound that I have to have again. So I will continue to do these BPP ultrasounds and the stress tests, both of those, until I deliver. So the plan was to deliver at 39 weeks, which would have been July 16th. But since I am preeclampsia, we are going to deliver at 37 weeks, you all. Today, as I'm filming this, it is June 3rd. She's coming July 3rd. We have 4 weeks until baby girl is here. So I'm glad I got all the bedroom prepping done that I needed to get done. If you haven't, I will link that channel down below at the end of this video. It should be up before this one, or a couple before this one. But I'm glad I got that done. But if you're watching that video, or if you have watched or going to watch it, you can hear me like heavy breathing, and y'all, I cannot catch my breath. She's stretched out from right here, so right at the top of my belly. her feet are up here and her head is down. So she's stretched out. At my first BPP ultrasound, she was measuring 3 pounds and 11 ounces. They don't measure every ultrasound because in like that week span, there's not really that much difference. So we'll find out next week what her weight is. So if you've ever had this done, or any tips or things to keep a mama calm, leave them in the comments. Message me on Instagram. I would love to know all of your tricks and best tips and all that, because mama's going stir crazy. My husband works full time. He works 6 days a week and 12-hour days usually. So he has been off a lot with me lately. He has taken some vacation days. And then he has been taking me to my appointments. That way, I mean, I'm able to drive to my appointments, but if something happens for some unseen reason, because that can with preeclampsia, it can just change in a matter of like a day, minutes, hours, your blood pressure can just automatically change. So he has been taking me to those. So he has been off work with FMLA. Luckily, he is able to use that, which has been a blessing, because we are usually two-person team and you know, we have our routines in the evening, our routines in the morning. I keep the routine semi-decent during the day. The summer's kind of lenient, but it's really hard. We're getting in a routine now where he's got, you know, the routine in the evenings pretty much down pat, and it helps that it's summer break, so he's able to kind of be more lenient in the evening. We're getting to bed later, the kids are. But in order, like fixing supper, we've had a lot of processed food, easy supper. We've had people bringing us some food, like cooking us meals. We have a lady at church this the past 2 Thursdays. She's been bringing food, and she's bringing supper tonight. And I know Russell looks forward to that, because, I mean, he can cook, but, you know, he's used to, like, that's my routine in the evening. Like, that's my stepping grounds. I love being in the kitchen. I love providing. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so, you know, I feel like it's my job to cook, clean, and do the laundry. And he's picked up all that slack, y'all. He's got us caught up on laundry, and I can't tell you last time I've been caught up on laundry. So I'm just letting him do it, and we'll bring clothes in here. I got 2 baskets of clothes over here. We'll fold later. He'll put them away while I set. We're just getting in a routine, and even if we're not in a routine, we're surviving it. God has blessed us. We just want this baby girl to cook longer. We want her in there longer. 4 more weeks for sure. So I went to my appointment this past Tuesday, and it went really, I feel like it went really well. She is going to have me retest my urine, do another 24-hour urine. I think next Tuesday she'll give me that, so I'll turn that in next Thursday. Just to check levels, because my levels, according to like the little stick that they dip in the cup when you do your urine sample at every appointment, it had actually lowered. So I was at 340 and it was showing 310, which is good. I did notice that my blood pressure was kind of elevated all last week, and then when I got to the doctor this week, it was 142, so it kind of was in the higher range again. It goes back and forth. I can be sitting down all day and it still be elevated. That's just how preeclampsia is. It just hits. Like, it doesn't matter what weight you are, it doesn't matter what health you're in, it just hits. They don't know the rhyme or reason for preeclampsia, but some women just get it. This is the first pregnancy that I've ever experienced it with. I'm not ruling it out that we will stop having kids after this one, because I'm not going to let this be the stopping point. I'm going to pray about it, let God decide. We have dreams to adopt. If you've been following us for a while, I have dreams to adopt from birth one day. That's always been like a big dream of mine. Like, I can't even imagine, like, where do you even start? But that's been a dream of mine and my husband's. So we're not really going to rule this as my last pregnancy until my doctor gets in there when she's doing my C-section, and she can see like how much scarring I've had, because this will be my 4th C-section. And you kind of build up scar tissue along your uterus along the way. And if she thinks that my body can't handle another C-section or having another baby, of course this will be our last one. But if she says it's okay, we'll pray about it. We're going to wait some years. I definitely need to lose weight before my next pregnancy. But I say that like I need to lose weight, but I was the same weight with my past 2 pregnancies. So I'm not going to let weight hinder me here. I mean, I haven't really gained that much. I would say I've gained 25 pounds this whole pregnancy. So I'm really pleased with that, because I know with my previous pregnancies I'd gained like 50 plus. So I'm very, very pleased with that. But we're just going to take it day by day and go from there, see what this next urine test shows. I can't wait to see baby girl on the BPP ultrasound. I really hate that I can't do YouTube videos a lot right now. I do have several that I can edit and get up, but I got my feet propped up now. Having to have my feet propped up, I can't go around filming. If you have any ideas for like set down videos that we could do, or that I could do to show you guys, let me know, because I am up for all ideas. I am going to do what's in my diaper bag video. I hope to get that up sometime. If I don't, y'all, I'm sorry, because I do have all 3 kids home now. I am, of course, like I said, on bed rest, so there's not much I can do and try to be a mama, stay-at-home mama as well. But let's see what the size of the baby is and some facts about the baby. So baby Adeline is as big as a squash, and I feel it. She's stretched out. It says on this day your baby's about as tall as a wine bottle. I feel that. She's always lays on my right side. Let me see about baby. So it says your baby's getting ready in lots of ways, just in case there's an early arrival. And in my shoes, there's going to be an early arrival. She's going to be born at 37 weeks. We had planned on her being here at 39 weeks. All my C-sections are at 39 weeks, but we are going to have her early. With that being said, I had went to the doctor last week, like I told you, and got the beta methazone steroid shot. So I got 1 dose at my appointment. And then I got my 2nd dose when the next day my husband had to take off work and come home, because it goes back here in like your butt cheek, your hip, and it's kind of sore today. But he had to come home from work and give me that 2nd dose, so that, you know, I didn't want to drive back to my doctor's office, or she said I wouldn't have to if he could just give it. So I got my 2nd steroid shot, and what that is, you get 2 doses 24 hours apart, and it just develops the baby's lungs quicker. So it will push, I think it said, let me see. So it speeds up the lung development in preterm fetuses. It stimulates the synthesis and releases their surfactant, which lubricates the lungs, allowing the air sacs to slide against one another without sticking. That's for sure. Like, one of my biggest fears is having a NICU baby. As you mostly probably know, our last baby Corbin, who is 2 now, he was in NICU stay for 10 days, so not as long as some of those other sweet babies that were in there, but he did have to stay in the NICU. And when they pulled him out, he inhaled some fluid, some amniotic sac fluid, because when you have your C-sections, they don't get that final squeeze like you get in a vaginal birth. So they don't get all that stuff pushed out of them when you do a C-section birth. And some babies, I know I have heard this before, that boys struggle after they are born, and he wasn't wanting to breathe on his own. He was used to breathing the fluid, not air, so he worked his lungs so hard that he developed a hole in his lung, and that was like the most scariest thing ever. Looking back now, it's past. And when I was in the NICU, when my husband and I were there with Corbin, they told us that the NICU would be a distant memory. And I'm sitting in the NICU thinking, this doesn't feel distant. It feels forever long. We're here 10 days, and I feel like we're never going to get out of here. And we did. And looking back now, it was a breeze. So I don't want to take the NICU stay again, but I am pleased and very thankful that our hospital that we go to is state-of-the-art NICU rated. So it's not a state hospital. It's not like a children's hospital, but it does have a immaculate NICU testing and stages and robots, and I've never seen so many machines they brought in. Like our local hospital that is local to us, they don't have like a NICU stay that is, if the baby was to have major problems, they would have to transfer them. So luckily our hospital has it there. We won't have to be transferred, Lord willing, unless it's something terrible, but I've heard lots of good reviews, lots of bad reviews about babies coming at 37 weeks. If you do have a 37-week baby, please let me know in the comments, and let me know how your stay went. If you had a 37-week baby, what was their weight? Okay, so my camera died. So if you had a NICU baby, let me know what was their weight, how did they do, what is the pros, the cons, what you loved. Would you change anything? Not that I can, because we're delivering July 3rd, and y'all, that is 4 weeks. I'm so excited to meet her. I just want to see her. On my last video, I did post a little picture of her face profile, and it's so cute. Her lips look so big. So cute. So just let me know in the comments. I would love to hear y'all's remarks, or message me on Instagram. I'll leave my handle right down here. Yeah, we're all excited. We're ready. My little ones ask daily, when is baby Adeline coming? And we're getting so close. I'm getting nervous because of my last C-sections. I always have trouble with like sick after the epidural. I always end up like throwing up, and last time they had a little bit of trouble getting the epidural placed because I kept moving. So if y'all could say some prayers for us, I'd appreciate that. It would mean the world to us. Last night my husband installed the car seat inside of the van. We have a Honda Odyssey, and it's getting tight, y'all. If we were to have another baby, yeah, I don't know what would happen. We'd have to upgrade vehicle, or I guess Gavin would be getting out of a car seat soon. He's in like a little booster. He'd be getting out of that soon. But right now, we're just taking it day by day. We're going to have this beautiful baby. Whether it goes, we get to bring her home right away, or whether she goes to the NICU, we're going to pray through it. We're going to be strong through it. And I've already shed my tears earlier from 2 or 3 weeks ago when all this started, and I just trust God. He has a purpose. He has a meaning. I mean, you probably hear my kiddos. Y'all are playing downstairs right now. Very loud, but that's my life. So we are so very excited for everything that's upcoming. Packing my hospital bag. If I can, I'm going to try to film that video. If I can next week, maybe I can get that video filmed. It just varies day by day, y'all, how the children are doing. If I can occupy them while I get a video recorded. Since I do have to have my feet propped up now and all that. So as many of you know, I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi, and that has been put on hold. I have been putting posts out there asking people, you know, if you're interested, if you want to join my team, trying to get my Facebook interaction still going. I've already talked to my customers. You know, I did a live video letting them know what was going on since the beginning, since when I found out that I was being tested. So everyone knows. I just hope my customers come back and don't leave me hanging. I am going to attempt to do a live tonight with my husband. I've gotten so much new inventory in, and I just miss being live. I miss it so much. Like, that's my jam. That's my business. That's my baby. Like my oldest kind of like baby, my business baby. And I just want to get back to that. So whether I just go live and talk, I am going to show some jewelry that I got in. I am going to be doing it from my bedside here. I really wish we had like an headboard behind us so it's like a better view. But we're just going with it, y'all. We're going to rock it. And just being live again is going to make me so happy. So by the end of the night, I usually get pretty tired. So we'll see how that goes. But that's my plan. Other than that, y'all, that's the latest updates. Keep an eye on my Instagram. I might post some updates there. Watch for more videos coming out. I did 2 nursery get readies with me. They are before this video. And then I will try to get my diaper bag video filmed if I can, because it's packed and ready. And get that filmed for you guys to see if I don't get my hospital bag ready. But with all that being said, y'all, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss all these beautiful videos that are coming out from bedside. But y'all, we're gonna work with it. We're just gonna go with it. We have 4 weeks left before baby girl is here. So God bless, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.